Okay, everybody, good going. We kicked some serious ass. Hurrah! Okay, everybody.
Classic. It's a classic. Give me a second, guys. It's just my luck, isn't it? It's just my luck. It's just my luck. Oh, dear. Lock in, bro. It's my bad. It's my bad. Sorry, guys. Lock in. Don't you worry. We came prepared for this. We came prepared. I blame you lot. I blame all of you. Do you want to know why I blame you lot? Yo, you guys actually did so many alerts, you crashed my OBS. Do you know how insane that is? You did so many alerts, you crashed my OBS. Do you know how crazy that is? I respect your steez, bro. You lot crashed my OBS. Welcome, one and all, to Battlefield 6. Thanks for crashing my OBS, I appreciate you. Welcome to Manhattan Bridge, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes in life, you just gotta firm it out. Good to see you all. Sometimes in life you have to be a little bit... Honestly, I really respect you lot for finding a way to officially crash a device of mine. That's a world's first for me. If you got issues, refresh the stream. Oh, and welcome to New Subec City. Welcome to New Sebek City, the other Egypt map. And yes, I turned the HUD off. Why? Because I love you guys and I respect your hustle. New trailer? I made this myself. I made this my damn self. No new trailer. I made this myself. Good to see you guys. It's a pleasure to be back. Well, we like a new Sebek? Are we feeling new Sebek C? Ah, maybe we'll just go into a game. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Manhattan Bridge and New Sebek City, the brand new maps from Battlefield 6, and my NDA has dropped. I can talk about Battlefield 6. Let's go, baby, big dog. Let's go. We can finally talk. Yippee! Hi. Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. You're currently watching Westy's attempt at driving. The Westy stool of driving lives on. Welcome, welcome. You are watching brand new footage from the brand new map, Manhattan Bridge. One of the other new maps that's releasing with Battlefield 6, as well as New Sebek City. This is Manhattan Bridge. This is a full round of escalation, a mix of content creators and AI bots, because there just weren't that many content creators in order to record. And I gotta tell you, folks, I'm a start strong. Battlefield is back, baby. Battlefield is back, baby! Battlefield is back, baby! No glaze. No BS, no bullshit. Battlefield's back. Game's good. Game's good. And it's stable. We're getting a Battlefield game at launch that's stable? Huh? Like, huh? Like a Battlefield game at launch that doesn't crash? Magic. It's... I mean, the servers, that's a slightly different question. We'll see how that goes. But as for the actual video game software-wise, it's very stable and it runs really well. I was getting about somewhere around 250 to 300 frames, depending on the map, which is insane. Obviously, I've got a monster rig, but, like, it's quite impressive. Game's optimized, really, really good. And yes, a controller video is coming tonight at 7 o'clock. So if you want to get your settings dialed in for day one of Battlefield 6, I got you covered. To give you a quick rundown, New Sebek City is like a solid 8.5 out of 10. Manhattan Bridge for me is a 10 out of 10. I love Manhattan Bridge. I think it's a great map. Giga, thank you for the channel, Tactician. Good to see you all. Good to see you all, Ho. I hope you're doing well. Your controller settings will not carry over from the beta, and the settings have kind of changed anyway. So, I've got a full video, don't you worry. So, think of Manhattan Bridge as, like, the urban map of Battlefield we've always wanted. Right? Think of it as, like, the Battlefield Hardline era urban maps bleeding over into a modern setting. Think of New Subic City as Gulf of Oman, but without the beach landing and like a little bit more vertical. Well, I say a little bit, a lot more verticality. Look at the blood trail. Look at the blood trail. This is sick. Watch this. I dragged him into a room to res him, and there's lots of blood on the floor. Just Boy, thank you for the prime. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Look at the blood on the gun. Really cool new feature. If you take damage, you take a certain amount of damage, the blood splashes onto your weapon, which is low-key kind of fire. The game is stable. The chat, not so much. I know, right? Settings are out tonight. Settings are out tonight, Mr. Sticks. Good to see you. Compare the beta to final. So essentially, I was a little bit worried. I'm going to explain this in long form. It's in my impressions video, which is just released. I was a little bit worried about Battlefield 6 when I first played it about a week ago, because it felt like the gunplay and movement was like a little bit slower and not quite right. But the Day Zero patch came up, and it's really, really good. It's really, really good. Really responsive, really fluid. If you enjoyed the beta, I'd actually say the gunplay and movement in terms of balancing and responsiveness is better than the beta. The tearing is just the video. It's just obviously the video that you're watching. It's nothing to do with the actual game itself. So the screen, if you see any screen tearing, it's just the footage. But welcome. Welcome, welcome. You guys sent through so many notifications to the browser sources on my OBS that you caused my OBS to crash. Do you know how impressive that is? Do you know how much work it takes to make an OBS browser source cause OBS to crash? I have nothing but respect for you people. Because that's some hard graft, bro. How's the time to kill and time to death? I would say it felt great, but we'll have to wait and see how it holds up when the servers are under load. That would be my impression of that. The ladder's really cool. The assault ladder's really sick, bro. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking about Manhattan Bridge? Yeah, there is screen tearing at the minute. That's just the result of, That's just the result of, the footage. And the capture card panicking with the footage. It's... How is sliding and firing? Is it ruined? It feels balanced. It's not spammy anymore like it was in the beta, but it's still not, like, crazily busted either. It feels really balanced and... Like, what I will say is that if you were worried about them making the game too slow from the beta, do not be worried about that. It feels very responsive. If you were worried about spammy movement, do not worry about that either. EA Play Pro is their monthly subscription that gives you day one access to all their things. Mark, thanks for the $5 super chat. New video is coming, bro. I'll see if I can switch the footage over to the actual like OBS software and see if we can get a better non-screen Terry experience going, shall we? How does that sound for everybody? It's not liking that. It's not liking using 4K footage. At all. So much so that I think it genuinely encoder overloaded OBS again. Sorry about that. You're gonna get a bit of lag for a second. Bear with me. Quite impressive. It turns out that my footage is too powerful, ladies and gentlemen. My footage is too strong. Remind me to never try and put 4K footage into it. To be fair, that's probably my fault. I did try and put 4K footage into OBS. In hindsight, that wasn't very intelligent. In hindsight, that wasn't very intelligent. But we can't all be genius. I tried giving you guys a marketing masterclass, and so far it's been great. What are we thinking, guys? What do you think? It's fucking sick, no? Guys, it's like Grand Bazaar and a New York map had a baby. When do you get the ladder? It's one of the assault class icons, like class equipments. A grand baby. I'm so excited, man, honestly. Like, it's so nice to be able to sit in front of you guys here today and be excited about Battlefield again. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know, like, how great that is to be able to sit in front of you guys today and say, guys, Battlefield's good. Like, it's in a good spot. Like, we're actually able to have fun again. Ask the question again, Prop. Oh yeah, a new controller video is coming at 7 PM UK time tonight, so in a couple of hours. This is a new New York map, Mark. The first one was Empire State, this is Manhattan Bridge. They're two separate maps. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome, one and all. Oh, this is something, we did something really stupid for science here. I hope you enjoy it. You can indeed fly an attack helicopter into the D objective. It doesn't work very well, but you could do it. I'm not saying you should do this. I'm just simply alluding to the fact that it is possible. Is the game as good as you expected? Yes. I can confidently finally say that Battlefield feels like it's in a good spot again. That is a bug on Manhattan Bridge, by the way. The actual flying play space is way too small. Hopefully they fix that fairly quickly. We've already passed it on to the devs. Like, this is what happens. I fly out of bounds of the map, and for some reason it's 4 seconds. And then I fly back in, and it just goes boom. I think, like, the helicopter flying box on this map in particular isn't quite in the right spot yet. I think they're aware of it now, though. The map itself, though, feels really intricate. The rooftops are really, really cool. Like, the rooftop to rooftop fighting on this is mental. I'm allowed to live stream you guys the footage that I have captured. I am not allowed to stream the game directly. That is the current rule set that I've been given from EA. New assault ladder. Getting some height. I wanted to see if I could get across to the other roofs. I was trying to do some things for science, you know? It's so good to be back, man. Pint of Monster for the next couple of days. Thank you for the £10 super chat. Mad Jock, I can inform you ahead of time that I have bought a 15-pack of these for the next couple of days, buddy. I'm allowed to talk about absolutely everything. I'm allowed to talk about multiplayer. I'm allowed to talk about Portal. I'm allowed to... You can ask me any question about Battlefield 6, and I can answer it. The only thing I can't talk about is something that you guys keep referring to in chat as a battle royale, and I don't know what that is. Skin looks different. Were you able to use cosmetics? Yes. Camo mastery details. There is a camo mastery system. This is a... Ooh. Ooh. Do you have any footage on Saints Quarter? Yes, I do. I will show you some of that later today. The AA tank cook-off goes crazy, by the way. Yeah, there is one ladder bug, Bunk, where, like, if the ladder is somewhere in between being able to just run straight up of it or needing to physically climb it, sometimes you just bounce off. They're aware of it. I didn't encounter a huge amount of bugs, though. Like, there was the odd one, but nothing, like, alarming or game-breaking. Is aim assist nerf? No, it just feels a little bit different. We talk about it in my controller settings video tonight, but aim assist now works off of the silhouette of the player, not a random bubble around the player. So in some ways, it's more helpful. I did not play the campaign, so I cannot talk about the campaign. I literally, I know this sounds terrible, I have absolutely no interest in playing a Battlefield campaign. I know it's a big thing for some of you guys, but for me, it's really just not my thing. I didn't even, like, I finished Battlefield 3 and 4's campaign. I didn't play Battlefield 1's all the way through, didn't touch BF5's. Campaigns are not really a me thing. Yes, PlayStation Portal is supported on all platforms. PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. You'll have to do some of the, like, setting up of it on a PC, but it's supported on all platforms. Did controller input feel better? Yes. I talk about it in my impressions video. But initially I thought that Battlefield 6, initially I thought that, like, Battlefield 6 was heading in a bad direction. And then the day one patch came out. And it feels really, really good. Like, it feels better than the beta, I would say. As a result of the day 0 patch. Or day 1, whatever you want to call it. That's so fucking sick. Look at that guy just look here. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this. Alright. So the helicopter crashes, right? To start with, the entire front side of this building is, like, completely collapsed, which is fucking sick. Right? But if you don't pull your parachute... Look what happens. Like, the guy doesn't pull his chute and he just starts, like, falling out of the sky. It's so fucking cool. Yes, I will be hosting my own Portal servers and experiences. Absolutely. We will be hosting our own Portal experiences on day 1, my boys. Is the gunplay different from the beta? I would actually say now, as a result of the day 1/0 patch, it's better than the beta. It feels more balanced and more refined. What do you guys think about Manhattan Bridge, though, right? Pretty sick. What's the performance like on PC? Anywhere between 250 and 300 frames on my PC, Lou. This footage from Torbis, by the way. Thank you. Big shout out to Torbis, who sent us some more of his footage as well. Torbis is on a slightly different setup to me, so you can see that he's getting 150 frames. But for me, around anywhere from sort of like 230 to 300. Admittedly, I do have a 9800 X3D and a 5090 though, so... And this is New Sebek City. I can't say I agree with Torbis using pink icons for his character, but who am I to judge? Battlefield 6 reviews have just come out, by the way. Digitech 10, but why though? 9.5. ZTGD 9, PSX Brazil 9, Well Played 9, Game Rant 9, PC Games N 9, VGC 8, CGM 8, GameSpot 8, The Gamer 8, Eurogamer 8, Scream Rant 8, Games Radar 8. Junkstar, thank you for the prime, my boy. I appreciate you. So, fellas, when I say we're back... You know, it's looking good, bruv. Look, I gotta respect Torbis. He went for a bright pink icon for himself. You can add, so you can customize your character's skin, but you can also add player patches. Bite size, thank you for the $5 super chat, buddy. I appreciate you. I did actually have alerts set up today, but because you guys spammed so much at the start, it actually overloaded OBS and broke. So I'm gonna have to get them refixed for tomorrow. I call that good QA testing for launch day. It's fucking sick, dude. New Sebek City is basically Gulf of Oman with some of the Aftermath DLC sprinkled in. It's a really fun map. I really enjoyed it. I believe a new website will be going live for Portal. That is my understanding of that. If we like the beta movement, will we still like it after the changes? Yes, Chase. If you liked the movement system in the beta, but you felt like it was maybe a little too spammy, like, they've done a good job. I think everybody will be happy. Like, I think the guys who don't want to see spammy slides around corners won't be will like be happy. But the guys who also still want a little bit of movement to outplay people will also be happy. Like, I think they've hit a really nice middle ground. The game feels really tight and responsive. It's good. Like, it was a difficult middle ground to find, but I think they hit a really nice middle ground with it. Big shout out to Torbis, by the way. At TorbisXD. He is tagged in my recent impressions video. I was away in Paris for part of the impressions recording for all of this. So I needed footage, and he sent me some of his as well. My suggestion with movement and gunplay is go and try it. Go and try it yourself, and I think you'll like it. Are helis better to control now? Yes. The attack helicopter in particular has been given a lot more thrust, so that you can actually do a bit more maneuvers. Did EA prepare enough servers for tomorrow? Well, there's only one way to find out. I guess we'll find out tomorrow, buddy. I honestly think somebody needs to pinch me. Like, I genuinely think somebody needs to pinch me. We are in 2025. Battlefield 6 is... A new Battlefield's coming out with good reviews. And it's stable and doesn't crash. Like, what the fuck? Guys, could someone check and make sure that the universe is working? So I don't know what settings Torbis is using, which is this gameplay right now, but the visuals you saw from earlier are a mixture of medium and low. I have a brand new video on controller settings out a little bit later, Mr. T. How much bloom is there on ARs? Have they gone too far with it? Bloom is not too far. I think they've done a really good job on it. I can't believe... I genuinely, like... I said it in my impressions video, and I'll say it again. Like, if you told me that in 2025 we'd be talking about a stable Battlefield launch, that's fun. Like, crazy. Granted, we still need the servers to not catch fire, but in terms of actual software stability, in terms of, like, crashing, as long as you're on the updated drivers, you're good. How do SMGs feel, or should I use carbines? I would use either, really. I mean, like, the M4A1's obviously still pretty solid, but, like, the MPX is solid. The MP5A2 is solid. It'll include some general settings for sure, Gunslinger. It's a mix of bots and real players just because of how the recording sessions were handled. Essentially, like, you can't always get everybody in at the same time. At launch, obviously, you guys won't have to deal with bots. Did they fix the horrible mess that was the menus? No. Like, the menus are still not great, I will be honest. Mule, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Again, we would have alerts here, but we've quite successfully broken those alerts, if I'm being perfectly frank with you. So the menus aren't great, but there are lots of options in it at least. So that's kind of the mantra, I guess. Yes, it does mean you're probably going to have to spend 10-20 minutes watching my controller settings video to get things to feel how you want them to feel. Is that jarring? Yes. Am I necessarily upset about that as somebody who definitely benefits from that equation? Not really. No, I'm joking. Well, no, I mean, I'm kind of joking, but I'm also not really joking. Maybe I'm just a bad guy, bro. Well, it's good to know that,
Okay, everybody, good going. We kicked some serious ass. Hurrah!
oh look, the alerts are working again. Look at that. Babe, wake up, the alerts work again. All it took was breaking my own content. Yippee. Sorry, I actually missed your super chat. My bad, bro. Let me have a look. Where is it? Did they update the menu UI? No, the menu UI didn't get updated. It's still pretty rough. We played some Portal experience. Like, so essentially, like, you'll see what I mean about Portal. Portal, like, as I discussed in my impressions video, is kind of what you make it. Like, at a basic level, you can make really easy custom experiences, like hardcore, really quickly. But in terms of, like, complex modes, you will have to sort of code them themselves. If that makes sense. Like, essentially, if you want, like, a custom mode, like a jet race or something like that, that will involve scripting. So it's ultimately down to, like, how the community handles those things.
Okay, everybody, good going. We kicked some serious ass. Hurrah! Okay, everybody, good going. We kicked some serious ass. Hurrah!
As you can see, the alerts are starting to work again. All it took was a little bit of testing. Yeah, so essentially the current NDA is that we're not allowed to stream the game directly to you, but I am allowed to record the game and then stream you the footage I have recorded. Which is a little bit wild in the grand scheme of things, but it makes sense. Like the... Sounds like you need a more reliable alert provider. Not really here, Z. Honestly, it was just... So I think I made a bit of a mistake. Essentially, A, I've refreshed all of them, which is low-key hard work. And B, I also decided to put 4 separate 4K video files into OBS, which in hindsight was not very intelligent. Yeah, I've changed them a little bit from the beta, Joshua. So essentially, for those of you who are curious about the controller settings, I tested every single curve over the last week. I tested every single setting, one by one by one, over the last week. Hey, yo, Port Royal with the $5 super. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, there are reticle customization options. Are you talking about the reticle or crosshair? Because the reticle is better now, it's brighter. The crosshair you can completely customize though. So like the reticle itself, there are loads of different optics with lots of different reticles. But the crosshairs in game now, lots of stuff going on with that. Are we indeed back? Yes. Yes, we are. By gods, we are. Did you have to send them this recording for approval before showing us? Nope. Just record whatever the hell I please and upload whatever I please. Don't you worry. Bold of you to assume that I would agree with anything like that. Is there over 100% minimap sizing? I'm not sure, I didn't check that. I'll be honest with you, that's one of the things... I mean, I haven't... So, like, because I was so busy capturing footage, one of the few things I didn't really do was mess around with my HUD a lot. Because I personally like to scale down a lot of my icons. I know that scaling the icons and their intensity are settings in the game. Are you starting over tomorrow like the rest of us? No, I will still have some levels on my account. I didn't level up my account super high because I wanted to not... Like... I didn't want to be, like, level 50 by the time, like, the game started. You know what I mean? How's the recoil feeling now? Recoil feel like it varies a lot from gun to gun. Look at him just run around with a sledgehammer. Ooh. Hellfish, thanks for the prime, buddy. I appreciate you. Again, all of my alerts were set up and working. You can make the HUD smaller, correct? All of my alerts were set up and working. And then bang, we go live, it all implodes. I realize now that that's probably my fault for trying to feed 4 separate 4K video files into OBS. Didn't really think that through. What can I say? It's my first day out here, guys. I'm basically a brand new streamer. It's... Clearly it's my first day out here on Earth. It's... netcode feels good, yeah, like so the first day of the review event, the hit reg felt really strange, but then essentially I assume whatever they changed or fixed from that, like from the second day onwards, it felt really solid. It's kind of difficult to give you guys impressions on netcode, though, because obviously so many different things are, like, gonna start smashing into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, like, for me personally, like, what I'm worried about is, like, you know, the server load potentially affecting netcode, so there's no point me giving you guys, like, my thoughts and feelings on hit reg and netcode right now when the servers go up. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the bigger test, right? Where is the settings vid? Don't you worry, boss man. 7 p.m. UK time in exactly 2 hours. 4 p.m. tomorrow, Kieran. Settings video 7 p.m. tonight. Stream that I'm allowed to stream the gameplay 4 p.m. tomorrow. I actually just got a DualSense Edge myself, Nikos. See? It's so good to see Battlefield in a good place again, though, man. You have no idea. What are the major flaws in the game? I would say at the moment, the two things that stand out to me are... There's two issues that I see at the moment. One, you can't customize jets at the minute, but I think that's part of a bug. So essentially... You can make loadouts for helicopters, tanks, you know, all of that jazz, right? You can make as many loadouts for those things as you want. However, you can't make loadouts or customize the jets, and I think the reason for that is because in Battlefield Labs in the past, air-to-air missiles weren't working properly. And the air-to-air missiles were going through the flares and just killing the target anyway. So I think that they've disabled the customization for that for now, just to stop the air-to-air missiles being bugged. Which I'm fine for launch, so long as it's fixed fairly quickly. The other, obviously, big glaring omission is that there is no Little Bird at launch. So for those of you who are Little Bird mains, that's not in the game presently. That being said, there are attack helicopters, IFVs, tanks, ground vehicles. They have acknowledged the requests for the Little Bird in the Season 1 blog post, though. And they also acknowledged a request for naval warfare, too. Movement feels solid, Gary. I think you'll like it. Yeah, G7, the game stick controllers are really solid as well, bro. Whew. Bloody hell. All I'm doing is sitting here yapping. Audio issues? No audio issues on my end. Personally. Didn't have any trouble hearing footsteps or hearing my surroundings. Obviously, when things pop off a lot and it gets really busy, you might struggle to hear like certain things, certain bits and pieces. But generally speaking, I didn't have any issues with audio, no. Are you playing with the day one patch already downloaded? So that's kind of one of the weird things. From October 1st to about October 8th, we didn't have the day one patch. The game still felt really great, but the spread and gunplay wasn't the same. It felt a bit wrong. And then as of the day one patch, all of that's been fixed now. So the like spread and like the bullet deviation and general gunplay feels really solid. Irish Mick, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate you. The day one patch is already live on, I believe, Steam. I don't know about the other platforms, but you can download it already. It wasn't a huge patch on Steam. What would you do to improve the game? I would like to see a testing range for vehicles. Obviously, you can't, like, the thing is, like, it's kind of a stupid request because you can just load into Portal and make your own, like, I will make a testing range in Portal and you guys could just use that. But it would have been nice to have it in the menu. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, don't worry. You can make your own, you can make your own testing range, effectively. I'll also be looking to make aim trainers in Portal. I want to make, like, aim training. I want to make, like, an aim training simulation in Portal as well. The AA nerf isn't really a nerf. It's just a reconfiguration of how it works, Duka. I think it's still really solid. I don't think controller players are at a disadvantage. The settings out of the box for the controller are also better. So essentially the vertical aim ratio and also the zoom aim coefficient are now the correct values out of the box, which was one of the things I complained about in the beta, and they have fixed that. So it should feel better even without you tweaking the settings, but once you use my settings, which go live at 7, easy. Will there be persistent servers? Yes, it's actually a tick box when you go into the community experiences, Gary. You can literally turn on a slider to turn it into a persistent server. How crazy is that? Yeah, they've changed it to 56 and 178, swear. How cool is this, by the way? The new attack helicopter turret has stabilization now.
Good going. We
Hey yo, Port Royal with the 10 gifted. Port Royal with the 10 gifted. I still have to make the custom audio for the new gifteds. I haven't done that yet because I was running out of time. Probably YouTube Tassa. Congratulations, Port Royal, on being the first person to trigger our brand new gifted alerts on YouTube. The new 10 gifted. There is also a 20 gifted, a 50 gifted, and a 100 gifted. There's a 5 gifted, a 10 gifted, a 20 gifted, a 50 gifted, and a 100 gifted on YouTube. There is also that on Twitch. Those are coming out soon. So guys who are watching on Twitch, alerts will be set up soon, unfortunately. It's going well, Westy. However, I made a rookie error as a streamer by adding 4 4K video files to OBS and then a complex new rebranding that caused my OBS to overload and crash. However, other than that, pretty good. I was like, why is my OBS lagging? And then I realized I put 4 4K videos on it. I was like, didn't really think that one through. They broke my alerts, Westy. They broke my damn alerts. My precious new alerts. How could they? But for those of you who missed it over on YouTube, Twitch guys, I promise you the alerts are coming tomorrow. They were ready for today, but I literally just didn't have the time. I had so many things to get done, I ran out of time. Port Royal. We'll replay it one more time so the audience can see it.
We kicked some serious
Woof. Look at that. Woof. What a guy. Again, I need to change the audio as well, but... Brian, thank you for the $5 super chat. Some of the roofs, yeah, but not all of them, Brian. Some of them are out of bounds to stop people, like, cheesing rooftops. But some of them you can actually sit on. You can reduce the size of the HUD and the coloring of the HUD quite a lot, yeah. I'm not sure about repositioning. I didn't really look into that. I didn't really, like, pay much attention to it. Maybe at launch or maybe just after launch if we're lucky. But I'll have a look. We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Am I excited for Battlefield 6? Very. Very excited for Battlefield 6. Is this early access? Yes, I am one of some of the content creators who was given early access to Battlefield 6. IGN did give the campaign a 5 out of 10. I didn't play the campaign because I just don't care about the campaign. Do I have a cold? Yes. I didn't play the campaign because I've never played a Battlefield campaign because I don't buy Battlefield for the campaign. So, my opinion on the campaign is, I don't know. You tell me, bro. A French cold? Bro, honestly, like I was telling all the boys, because like, well, actually, no, I should be careful about how I phrase this. £2 for pure vibes. Thank you very much, Rostrate. I appreciate you. I'm going to configure the rest of the alerts so that they don't, like, the text makes more sense and stuff like that. What was that server thing you said about in the settings? So when you host a community experience, you can press a slider to turn it into a persistent experience. There's like a button that says persistent server, yes, no. Pima, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Love your Battlefield 6 coverage the last few months. We'll be watching your Battlefield streams from now on. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Whew. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. It's honestly, it's an absolute pleasure to have all of you guys here. I'm really excited to stream Battlefield 6 over the next couple of weeks. I'm just really excited to see how it's all going to go. It's going to be good, man. Looking forward to it. And it's fun, dude. It's so much fun.
All call signs. Hostile targets confirmed. Leave nothing alive.
Welcome to the smallest map in Battlefield 6, Saints Quarter. So if any of you wanted a super CQB, should we say, what's the word I'm looking for here? A Nuketown experience would be the word I was looking for. Don't you worry, we've got one. So if you want like a really tight close quarters TDM squad deathmatch map even, this is the map for you. I do have a creator code. Code TTB on the EA store. TTB. So if you are pre-ordering Battlefield 6, hashtag ad, I guess, use code TTB on the creator store and I do get a kickback out of it.
Need a medic!
Woo! It's good to see you all, guys. It's good to be back. Do you guys want to see, do you guys want to see a really stupid meme we made whilst we were recording? Hold on, let me show you. Honestly, one of the dumbest memes we've made in a while. We're very unserious people. What's my favorite map? I still love Operation Firestorm a lot, but I honestly think Manhattan Bridge really grew on me. Honestly, it's hard. It's hard to say. It's kind of a toss-up between Manhattan Bridge, Quebec City, and Firestorm. This mode is like deathmatch. This is literally just like when I say this is Saints Quarter is the smallest map in Battlefield 6. Like, this is specifically a map for TDM, squad deathmatch, domination. Like, this is by design the smallest map in the game. For those of you who are asking, I'm not allowed to stream you live gameplay directly from the game. But you can... This is footage that I have recorded. I'm also using a little bit of footage from Torbis as well. Brainter, thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate you. Is the game out now? No, it is not. It is out tomorrow, but we got early access. This is the QBZ 192.
That's it. That's it. Let him have it.
Need a medic!
I don't think it's that big a game, Luke. It's not like... I think it's like 50, 60 gig in total. Maybe like 70 at best. Hey, good to see you. Time to sleep. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. When am I allowed to stream early access gameplay? I mean, I'll be live tomorrow.
Road frag!
What do I use, a controller of a mouse and keyboard? I just like both. I play both for Battlefield. Like Torbis here, for example, uses a mouse and keyboard. They feel balanced, dude. Pick whatever input you want this year. It's 71 gig on Steam if you have all of the day one patch and the HD, HD textures. Which is not bad at all, to be fair. And you can choose what parts of the thing you want. Ayo, Moonbeam, thank you for the 2 months, buddy. I appreciate you. The resubscribe with Prime. The little hype train over on Twitch. I appreciate that. You love to see it. Sorry, there are alerts. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to put the alerts on now. Why not, right? Like, why not? Is the FPS better or still like the beta? As far as I'm aware, the FPS has slightly improved. I know performance generally has improved on what you would call the final release of the game. It's a little bit difficult for me to judge though, just because obviously I have changed PCs in that window of time. So Alright, let's see if that's working as intended over on Twitch. Hey, yo! Davina with a raid of 44 people, you saucy son of a gun. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Davina. I appreciate you. I think I still need to reply to one of your texts. Did I reply to you? I did reply to you. Don't worry, it's all good. Why are you making me sound like a beg, bro? You are a beg, bro. I don't want to hear it. Don't chat to me, bro. I don't want to hear it. No, I'm saying it because, bro, my phone is finished. When I tell you right now that my phone is finished, like, I have turned off alerts. I've had to disable notifications for some apps on my phones. I know I'm literally sitting here like, oh my god, I'm so popular. Like, but genuinely I have. Like, it's actually been a joke. Like... Davina's about to call me a pick-me, bro. Game's gone. Because this is early access footage, Peter, of parts of the game that haven't released yet. This is New Sebek City, one of the brand new maps. I turn off my notifications just in case I get too popular. I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you feel that way. I love how this tank has just been, like, on fire for, like, a good while. I mean, the crew inside that tank are well and truly toasty at this point. Oh! Don't you worry, folks. My settings video is live at 7 o'clock. At 7 p.m., you'll be able to get all of your day one controller settings for Battlefield 6. Send it to your mum. Send it to your nan. Send it to your dad. Tell your girlfriend it's over. I literally had to rearrange dinners with somebody this week. You know how crazy that is? They're like, oh, do you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah. Just like next week, bro. Game's gone. Bro, I'm never getting a baddie. It's over, bro. I'm never getting a Battlefield baddie. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. We're done. We're done out here, bro. Game's gone. Game's gone, bro. I'm married to the game, bro. I'm married to the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Davina, it's for you. I knew you were here. I knew you. Oh my god. I shouldn't be allowed to speak, bro. 2025, bro. Maidenless. You know what I'm saying, bro? I should call her. I should call EA, bro. Run me up. I should call her. Absolutely. Put down the fucking phone, bro. Battlefield's coming out. What are we talking about? Should call my boss and take a week off work. That's what you gotta call. I'll voice note her right now. You don't think I will? Call her? I barely know her. Fucking hell, bro. I'm dying, bro. Ooh! I know for a fact that there are probably like at least 4 content creators watching my stream right now who are like, why the fuck do I associate with this person? I had to like, when I was in Paris the last week with the Valorant like creators, I had to explain to them that I'm like really deeply sarcastic and shouldn't be taken very seriously. Like, I essentially had to forewarn them. Bro, me and Ari connect like the Wi-Fi, Davina. That's my guy right there. Actual queen shit right there. Pre-ordered and used my code. 1,000 kisses for you and your family. I went to Valorant Champs, correct. I was at Val Champs in Paris. Yeah. Bro, hold on. Chat. We gotta chat about this. We gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk. Do you know how much I respect my hustle? I told my landlord to put the rent up. That's how much I respect my hustle. Nah, I'm kidding. Hold up. Do you want to know how prepared I was to capture Battlefield 6 gameplay? Do you want to know how much I respect my grind, bro? Peep the setup, bro. The hotel room setup. Man was ready. Man was ready, bro. TTB. It's in the pinned message, Dark Lane. Oh, Valorant Champs was incredible, bro. I'm definitely going to Masters in London. If anybody goes to Valorant Masters in London, I will be there, 100%. I'll be doing pirouettes on it. Are we back, chat? Bro, I get to sit in front of you today and tell you that Battlefield's actually good this year. After spending, after essentially 4 years of Warzone and Inshallah, bro. Like, I'm, like... Life's good, bro. It's looking good, bruv. Like, Battlefield's back, and it doesn't suck, and the game runs well. All we need now is the servers to not catch fire. Chef's kiss, bro. I will lend the blood of my firstborn son to the server infrastructure. That's a lie. I'm definitely never having kids. You think they're gonna let me have a child? Absolutely not. Controller vid is out in exactly 1 hour and 45 minutes. Drink every time he says bro. No, I'm joking. Can you imagine if I just wheeled it up right there? Start spamming that shit. I'm not really sure, Slimmer. I didn't really check. Like, I was just playing what I was playing. Play Battlefield with her? I hardly know her. No, I'm sorry. Apologize. Listen, I'm building... I want no defenders, no midfielders, just strikers, bro. I'm building the starting 11 roster for Battlefield tomorrow. No hoes, just Battlefield. Alright? If you've got a girlfriend, I don't want to hear it. If you've got a wife, I don't want to hear it, bro. I need Donnies who are committed to the hustle. If you've got obligations to a significant other, I don't want to... Oh, fucking hell. Favorite class of Battlefield 6? I'm an engineer, personally. You ever seen that video online, the meme, where the guy's like, what is your gender? And he's like, I'm a mechanic. That's kind of me. Zenis, I really hope that that's sarcastic, because if I read that out loud and it actually is true, I'm gonna feel really bad. The wife is already in full understanding that I won't be talking to her all weekend. It's an exceptional wife. It's my Valorant streamer? Yo? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a Valorant streamer. No, I'm kidding. I love Valorant. My vice. It's actually my vice. Like, Valorant is actually a vice for me. How crazy is that? Do you know how, like, insane I sounded to people when I was like to them, oh yeah, like, what do you do, like, when you're not live with Battlefield and stuff? I was like, yeah, I play Valorant to have some time off. Yeah, some of this gameplay's from Torbis. He sent me some of his too. He shared me some of the footage. I'm glad you called me Master Brit and not something else, because I have been referring to myself as a Master Beta all day. Who would be your friend, Pig? I'm curious. Listen, I'm down, bro. I love actually fuck with the Valorant community so much. Like, genuinely elite tier, W tier community. Like, once Battlefield 6 and Arc Raiders is out of the way, I will be streaming competitive. No, it doesn't, LBR. Oh, Fifi. We love Fifi. Yeah. Listen, Fifi and Kana are my first VTubers. I've never met any before. I mean, technically, I've never met them, but we ran into each other in a game of Valorant. VTubing is a hell of a world, bro. It's a hell of a world. But no, those guys are really cool. Kana's nickname for me is Freaky Rainer, which is a little concerning. Was I getting... Listen, I love the fact that your username is Big Naturals. Crazy comms from you. Who doesn't love that? No, I'm joking. What was I saying? Fuck. Words. Yes, I was getting high FPS. I was getting high FPS. I was getting about 200 to 300 frames depending on the map. Sometimes like 250, I would say. Don't worry, War Daddy. You're of a generational bracket like me, where things are wild. Everyone has the same reaction to my username. It's funny though. We're just silly little guys, bro. Deeply unserious, silly little guys who shouldn't be trusted in any way, shape, or form. I've had to like... Do you want to know how like locked in we've been with Battlefield 6? So like, out of the last 24 hours, I want to say I've probably been editing and preparing things for like 14 of them. And I've had so many messages from like my agency, like the boys in terms of getting stuff ready, from just like general life shit, that I genuinely just had to put out like a public PSA of just leave me the fuck alone for a week. If I get back to you, I get back to you, bro. That's how dialed in we are for Battlefield 6. I do have early access. It's great. And I'm gatekeeping it too. No, I'm kidding. Well, no, I mean, I technically am. I mean, weirdly in a way, I guess you could say that it's technically... Well, I don't know. I feel like if I keep speaking, I'm just going to start digging a hole. How are vehicles feeling now? I still think they could use a touch more acceleration, in my opinion, but they are really solid. Like, they are powerful, which I prefer. Like, I really don't like it when we sort of make vehicles feel slow and less powerful. Like, tanks are supposed to be deadly, bro. It's a freaking tank. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's nice to see that they are in this version of the game. The sledgehammer has been dialed back a little bit, yeah, don't worry. Life's good, bro. Life's good, bro. I got to spend a week in Paris watching fucking Valorant and hanging with some sick people. And I got to come back and play a Battlefield game that actually is fucking fun. You know that meme of the guy who's like, I just got pizza rolls, I'm playing Fortnite? Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Did you go to VCT? Yeah, I was at Champs. I was there. I went to the gala, did all of it. I had a great time. It was sick. Went to the gala, went to the official, like, matches, all the after parties and sick. I had a fucking sick time. Like, trust me, Riot Games is going to make a Valorant career out of me over the next couple of years. I was aura farming in Paris, bro. Like, literally aura farming at a generational level. Do you know what I'm going to do immediately after this live stream? I'm going to go lie down and take a goddamn break. Getting everything ready for this embargo was hard work. Also, well, actually, it's kind of my fault because I also did a channel rebrand at the same damn time, which, you know, probably wasn't the wisest in the world. Oh, hi there, Kate. Good to see you. It's kind of hard to tell if there's a day one meta, DJ. Just because obviously I've only played the guns I've played. Getting my fix before tomorrow, yeah, fast. Anything you weren't a fan of at first, but your opinion changed for beta to launch? I didn't like the beta because I felt like it was too small. Now I feel like I'm playing a version of Battlefield that has a bit of everything. The sights are much better now, Ziad. Not only are they brighter, and then... sorry, not only are they brighter, they are also, there's more of them. There's quite a lot of options. Enjoyed your video, it looks great. Honestly, I'm really impressed with it. Like, it's really nice to be talking about Battlefield in a positive light again. Which is something we haven't really been able to do for a while, so... It's just good to be in that spot. Like, be able to talk about it, be able to enjoy it. Plus, you know, the boys killing it with all the content. I'm seeing Stoddy on 2.9k over on Switch. The GOAT right there. You know? I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. It's good to be back, man. Like, you guys know, like, I'm a sentimental little bitch. Like, I'm so excited to be playing Battlefield again. And enjoying Battlefield again. All I need to do now is replace the last bit of this goddamn flu and we'll be good to go. Have a rest tonight, be ready for tomorrow. We're chilling. We're good to go for launch, fellas. It's just good, man. I'm just excited. Like, it's so nice to be able to just be, like... Because here's the thing, right? Sometimes as a content creator, and this is just me being 100% honest with you lot, sometimes as a content creator, you kind of have to just sit there and be like, you know what? I'm not really feeling this. You know what I mean? Fuck, not the Stoddy with the raid. But wait, somebody play me the Tiger Woods meme. Big dog. Big dog. Golly! The Stodamus Maximus, day one. The hilarious part is, Stod, I was actually thinking, like, preemptively, I'm gonna go have dinner in a while, not anytime soon, though. I was actually preemptively thinking, like, oh, you know, I wonder who I'll raid later, and I was actually thinking of raiding you, so that's hilarious. Big dogs! My Stoddy brethren. Lizard! Guys, what are we saying? What are we saying? Big dog is big. What are we saying, fellas? What are you saying, bruv? What are you saying, bruv? Good to see you guys. Shout out Stott, man. That's my boy. It's the Battlefield dad right there. Battlefield puppy right there, bro. Uncle Stods. Good to see you all, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Folks, if you are new here, absolute pleasure. My name is Lachlan. You may know me as Lackey from Stod side of things, or just generally the Tactical Brit. It's good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Stobby raid, bro. Stobby raid. Crazy. I'd argue level cap is Battlefield dad. No, no, no. Stod has... Listen. Listen, I don't know if you've seen Stod's fur-related children, alright? But those cats are his child. Stod is unk? Nah, nah, nah. Don't cook him like that, bro. Papa Stod. How do I call somebody an unk, but also acknowledge at the same time that they definitely would shit on me with a sniper at any given range? You know? That's the big question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want, like, you know, he's older than me, but he also any given occasion with a sniper rifle. Fun fact, whenever we do a capture event for Battlefield or any of the above, I specifically try to make sure the Stod is not against me. Good to see you all, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Lovely to have you. Hope you're enjoying some Battlefield gameplay. Rumor has it, Jack is working on Battlefield 9. Well, Jack is the CEO of EA. It is known. Everybody knows that, you know, Electronic Arts is actually owned by Jack Tracks. Like, I actually, you know, before I set this live stream live, I messaged Jack and I said, look, big man, big boss, am I allowed to stream this today? And he said, you know what, boss man, I think I'll let you get away with it. Right, I'm gonna wheel us back to the beginning for the cinematic gameplay. Because I think you guys deserve to see this. Peep how cool this looks. Is that not fucking cool? Do you know how long I had to turn my HUD off for this? Absolute cinema. I can see why they kept crashing helicopters in the trailer, just because it looks so fucking cool. Do you know, one of the things I might do in Portal is host an experience called like Battlefield Immersive. Have like the same TTK and stuff, but just like tone down the HUD a lot. Ooh. So, yeah, semi-project reality style, you know what I'm saying? Big dog is big. Big dog. CEO type shit. I don't know why I've got that line stuck in my head, bro. It's like a verbal tick for me at this point. I'm not sure, Admiral. I wouldn't do that now. Maybe tomorrow. Sub to Stod, bro. If you're raiding from Stod, sub to Stod. That man deserves everything and more tomorrow. He is literally a fucking goat. I would play the fuck out of a game mode where everybody has their HUDs off. Well, I gotta tell you, low-key, I might just be able to do that for you. Kay has been intolerable the last week with her hating the Black Ops 7 beta and pining for Battlefield 6 to be released. Look. All I'm gonna say is you picked a real one, James. You know what I mean? That's a woman of culture right there. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I don't think it'll be impossible, Gear. How are the new maps? New Quebec City and Manhattan are possibly two of my favorite maps of all time. I really enjoyed them. Like, I genuinely think they're great maps. I think New Quebec City could have a higher and wider vehicle space, personally, in terms of helicopters. Same with Manhattan. I think both of the skyboxes for those could be a little bit bigger. Do we like no HUD gameplay? Blonde hair, listen. Blondes have more fun. Do you know, the first thing... I was actually... Bro, actually, I'm gonna give you guys a life story that's a little bit stupid, but you know what, fuck it, we're bored. I was on a date like a year or two ago, and a woman like, the lady in question goes to me. You know they say blonde men are the devil, right? You know how fucking insane that is? Opening line, bro, just, like, opening, just, like, do you know what I mean, bro? Can't help having recessive genes, man. Game's gone. Look at how cool that looks, though. Look how fucking sick that is. Ah, you'll be alright, James. You'll be alright. Don't worry, lads. You'll be fine. You'll be alright. I'm gonna show you guys some of the Quebec City gameplay with the HUD off.
Attack and target the objectives.
This is essentially me just running around New Quebec City, just with my HUD turned off. This is predominantly in a lobby with just bots. In fact, one of the really cool things you could see, like one of the really cool things you can do in New Quebec City, well, any of the maps really with Battlefield Portal, is you can populate an entire server with bots, turn off the HUD, and basically just run around recording your own cinematics. Which is basically what I did. I mean, just look at the atmosphere, fellas. Look at the atmosphere. The sound work is god tier, adds so much. The audio is fantastic, yeah. Has a real punch to it. There is an overkill graphics setting in Battlefield 6, by the way. Like, you could just set the graphics to, like, straight overkill. How crazy is that? Yo! Jay Mertz with a £50 super chat, showing some love for the amount of hours of entertainment that's been provided by you, chap. I appreciate you, bro. Do you know what, man? Honestly, that actually doesn't mean a lot, because, like, the last, like, 24 hours especially, like, honestly, the last 36 hours, dude, have been really intense for me. Like, in terms of, like, getting footage out, in terms of, like, planning content, it's actually been quite hectic. So thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate you. That does mean a lot to me. I hope you plan on joining us tomorrow. Oh, hello there. Am I going to make a settings video for settings? Absolutely, I am. It's out at 7 o'clock, in fact. Your stream is crashing after every commercial. I think that's a Twitch thing. I can't really do much about that, I'm afraid. Bemma with 5 gifted subs. To see the new alerts. She wanted to see the new alerts. Bemma with the 5 gifted. Do you want to have some behavior about you? That's a red card for you. That's a 5-match ban for you, lady. Thank you very much, Bemma. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. We'll definitely have to play some Battlefield together, by the way. Look at how cool this looks! Like... Like... This is absolute cinema. One of the first things I'm going to make for this game is an immersive map. Immersive only mode. Battlefield 6 immersive mode. In Portal. I promise you I'll be hosting that very early on. Oh! Even the deaths look cool. Can you die whilst hearing 0 footsteps as someone spawns behind you, sprints, wall jumps, and quickscopes you? No, I don't think you can. Guys. Can we talk about minigun ASMR? Can we talk about minigun ASMR? Do you know, like, for those of you who played Bad Company 2, this is literally, this is like getting, this is like, do you know that sneaky link that you just really liked, but you just never really went there again? It's like going back to it, bro. Peep the sound of this minigun, bro. Oh my word. Oh goodness gracious. Kate with the Prime. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I don't even know, like, I'm trying to get all of the, controller sex video. That is out in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna give you something really funny. So I've been speaking to the devs quite a bit for Battlefield, and, like, talking about, like, updates and stuff and getting things working properly for launch. You want to hear that gun go burr again? You want to hear it go burr? Alright, I'll do it. I'll reload it for you. I'll reload it, and I'll be really quiet. Crazy. I just got a message from one of the devs. Like, Floria, he just goes, and you haven't even seen the upcoming updates. Sunglasses emoji. I'm like, bro, don't tease me like that. Don't tease me like that. Bro's just teasing me. Let's give you some more ASMR content, but this time let's make it Manhattan Bridge. This is hardcore conquest, by the way. Day 1 patch notes are out? Are they? Where'd they post them? Yeah, literally, Florian just messaged me and he goes, oh yeah, I saw your tweets. You haven't even seen the updates we're pushing out after. And I'm like, bro, don't do me like that. Don't tease me. He knows I'm excited. I broed him good, 100%. 100%. Good to see you, Freeman, by the way. Did you enjoy my video of me and Harry reuniting in Paris? Base AA goes brr. Patch notes are out, okay. It'd be really great if I could see where. Tickle me greatly, was that in Paris? Yeah, so we were both in Paris for the Valorant Champs, Freeman. And I get a message from Harry going, holy shit, you're in Paris. And I'm like, holy shit, you're in Paris. So it's like the little Spider-Man meme. So anyways, a series of nights out later. Grizzle, can you whisper that to me? Because it will get banned by the chat. A series of nights out later. And we had a great time. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, do you want to see something really... Do you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser here. This is actually hilarious. So I tried recording a couple of cinematic shots, and this did feature in one of my cinematics. So my solution... this bot got really annoying and started strafing across the scene as I'm trying to record it. So I had to literally, like, be like, no, that ruined the shot. Team kill my own bot. Record it again. Oh, dear. Sent on Discord DMs and also whispers. Legend of the game. Thank you. Do you guys want to read the patch notes together? Let's read the patch notes together, shall we? Come on then. Battlefield. Update 1.1.0. Movement is refined with reduced slide to jump momentum, lowered jump height, and increased inaccuracy whilst airborne and sliding. Weapon handling has been rebalanced through general recoil tuning and adjustments to ensure more consistent gunplay. Rush and breakthrough layouts have been revised to deliver better balance for attackers and defenders. Maps have been improved with better traversal, lighting adjustments, and overall performance upgrades. UI and HUD has had a range of polish improvements for clearer prompts, smoother navigation, and accurate displays. Settings and controls expanded with improvements across multiple areas. Audio overhauled game-wide with clearer pings, refined weapon and vehicle sounds, and fixes for missing or delayed effects. Netcode optimized to reduce desync, fast time to death, and instances of invisible damage. Guys, are they cooking? It's sounding like they're cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's sounding like they're cooking. I mean, even just this alone, netcode optimization, let alone an audio overhaul. See, it must be Christmas because we're eating good, bro. It must be Christmas because we're eating good, bro. Reduce the speed that can be carried from sliding and jumping, lowering momentum. Increase the penalty for repeated jumps. Fixed an issue where weapon dispersion could spike far higher than intended. Fixed an issue that a takedown could launch the victim in the air. I don't think that's a bug. I think they should add that back in. I think they should put that back in the game, bro. Fixed an issue where players could enter third-person camera whilst alive. That's fun. Fixed an issue where players could remain stuck in a down state whilst being revived following a headshot from defibs. Smoother transition when aiming down sights from hipfire for better target acquisition. Listen, in Florian we trust, bro. Like, it's... Jumping, landing animations have been updated to feel smoother and settle faster. Crouch standing transitions animations now settle more quickly. That sounds fantastic. Updated parachute skydiving animations and physics for more fluid movement. God, it's like seeing... It's like... like, I'm not trying to cook them, because this is incredible, but it's honestly like looking at a new studio, bro. Mental. Absolute mental. I'm not really sure, Freeman. I'm a little bit, like... I'm a little on the fence about the whole open and closed thing, because even when they changed the UI in the beta so that closed was first and open was second, sorry. Like, even when they've, like, did that, I still ended up playing open. So, but I do agree that the playlist needs to be balanced. You can't have 3 of one, or like 6 of one, and then 1 of the other, and be like, oh, nobody's playing closed weapons, hee hee. Like, it's a very classic, blinded by your own data kind of vibe. Let's have a look. Jump landing animations, where were we? Drag and revive can now be cancelled more quickly for better responsiveness. I think I'm going to need to watch Frozen and just sing Let It Go because it's feeling clear that closed is something they're not interested in. I don't think they are, to be honest with you. And, like, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I am anymore. I was very adamant that we needed closed weapons, but, like, as long as the classes are well-defined and have clear roles, I'm not too pressed about it. I think the devil is in the detail on that front, I guess. I'm just not sure yet. I think the conclusion is I'm not sure yet. I think in a month I'll have a better understanding as to whether or not I care about it. Do you know what I mean? Updated, fixed an issue where full landing speed penalties triggered after short drops or vaults. I noticed this so much in the beta. I'm so glad that they fixed that. That was one of actually, like, in terms of, like, hitting the flow for gameplay, in terms of, like, you know, absolutely nailing, like, shots and moving from target to target, this was something that really pissed me off a lot. You know what I mean? Like, this was something that, like, just didn't work. Look what the cat dragged in. It's me. I'm the cat. I'm in ad jail. Nice. If they're going to bin it off for just open, it's going to need to look at weapon balance per class, because I still don't understand why you'd ever take an SMG over an AR in open. Yes, I would agree with that. In fact, I would say that SMGs are arguably the weakest category bar like, SMGs suddenly become map dependent. And also, if you could take an SMG as a secondary as an assault, why would you ever play engineer? So I think the weapon sling needs to go from assault as well, Freeman. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's kind of nullified the engineer class quite a lot, I think. So I do think they need to be, like, I said this when we had feedback sessions with DICE the first time. I said, if you're going to do this and you're going to go open, the classes themselves in terms of equipment and in terms of, like, everything else need to be very clearly defined. And I would say at the moment, they're still quite not there. Do I think it's enough to really kill the momentum or enjoyment of the game for most people? Probably not. Is it enough that some purists aren't going to enjoy it? I think so. If I could be a medic with an AR, I'm never taking a carbine or an SMG. Yeah, I mean, I think the one bonus we've got is that there are a couple of weapons. Well, I suppose bonus. There are a couple of LMGs in the support category, which are effectively AR hybrids. Like, they've got the M27I AR, for example. I don't think they're releasing with a perfect system in terms of open weapons. I think it still needs work. but I think I can't believe I'm about to say this because this is probably something I haven't been able to say in quite some time. I think for the first time in possibly 10 years, I actually trust DICE to just do whatever the fuck they please and probably get it right. Even the Day Zero patch, like there was a lot of stuff in the Day Zero patch that like I was really not happy with in terms of when I first got early access, and they actually genuinely very, very objectively just listened to what I had to say. Like, in Florian we trust, for real, for real. Like, I sent Florian a bunch of messages being like, bro, like, this feels wrong, this feels wrong, this feels wrong. Come round to the Day Zero patch, all of it's fixed. He's actually a legend. Little Swedish, oh my gosh. It's a small Swedish thing, and also allegedly a cat. How are you? I'm fine, how are you? Well, I say I'm fine, I'm actually kind of exhausted. I'm gonna be perfectly frank with you, like, I'm running on Red Bull and dreams, bro. It's... What else we got? Why did I just turn into a horse? Fixed an issue where firing was blocked too long after going prone from sprinting or combat diving. So this is what's crazy, right? One of the things from the beta that I really disliked is that it felt like when transitioning from different stances and different animations, there was a lot of delay between doing that and then firing your gun. So like jumping out of a window, firing your gun. Going up from prone, firing your gun. That's all been fixed in the Day Zero patch, so... life's good. How's the Red Bull holding you? Well, to start with, I hope it's in the future not just the Red Bull holding me. But I gotta tell you, it's doing the job it needs to do. It's doing what it needs to do for now. That's a great change. That's a really important change. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to need a very long sleep tonight. I am going to go for a swim tomorrow morning, go for a run and a swim. And then I will be ready for launch. And I'll be at my desk nice and early because they said it's a 4 o'clock release time. But if I know EA, and good God, do I know EA, what that actually means is we're just going to randomly release it at any given hour. Updated vaulting animations for medium and high objects. Love that. Fixed an issue where weapon sights misaligned after sprinting. Huh? Steam publishers are pretty strict. It's the queue you need to fear, the damned 3-hour queue. Let's just say, Freeman, that, you know, we might have some sauce for that. We might have some sauce for that. You're taking notes and learning. I mean, look, you know, I'm going to make a Battlefield streamer out of you. You're just not aware of it yet. That got me killed so many times. Yeah, dude, trust me. Improved first-person swimming animation, reduced camera movement when exiting a slide. It's like Florian literally started doing stuff for his patch notes, and Julian and all of these other guys at DICE and Ripple, and basically went, we really want Lachlan to be able to shoot straight tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? It's like a message from the gods. Helicopters have been given more power and responsiveness, making them easier to fly, adjust mid-flight, survive attack runs, better chances to dodge RPGs. Oh god, it's so good having a development team that fucking listens to people. Tears in my eyes, bro. Passion in my veins, bro. Do you know how exciting that is? Increased tank turret speed. The controller settings have changed a lot between beta and now prop wash, but I have a video going live in exactly 58 minutes. So I got you covered, big man. Increased tank turret speed. I expect to be an expert after this. Don't know about that, but you'll find out. Vehicle aiming behavior now matches soldier aiming. That's nice. Vehicle sensitivity and aiming options use the default ranges of values as soldier controls for consistency. It's... I'm just... like, num. You know what I mean? Like, fucking... I'm consuming this blog post. I'm eating it up, bro. I should call her. No, I'm just... Oh, gosh. Improved how tank tracks and vehicle wheels interact. Sorry, I should stop speaking. So Little Swedish is one of the creators I met in like Paris for the Valorant VCTs, and she could probably attest to the fact that I should probably not be allowed to speak. Improved how tanks, tracks, and vehicles interact with destructible objects for more realistic collisions. Nice. That's fabulous. The sun is beating down. At least he's self-aware. I do my best. Honestly, I'd like to consider myself house-trained and media-trained at this point. I do my best. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to play tomorrow. Thank you very much, Echoes, man. I appreciate you too, bro. There is a lot of fixes. Defibrillator damaged reduced on both quick zaps and charge zaps. That's fair, to be fair. They were busted. Guys, paddles together strong, alright? Paddles together, whoosh, still strong. If you know, you know, you know. Improve the arc of the AT mine. It now inherits the speed of the soldier throwing it. Yes! You can finally you can fucking discus that shit. I'm trying to lob that boy. You know what I mean? I need to be careful about the hand angle there. That was getting very Elon Musk by accident. Adjusted the sights and reticle of the RPG for better aiming. It's just fabulous, honestly. I can hear my dog just having a little yap through the wall there. Laser designators. They've really gone through everything. It's fucking insane, dude. Hey, yo. You could put C4 on the recon drone. Let's go. Now flies faster when carrying C4, but battery drains quicker as a trade-off. It's looking good, bruv. It's looking good, bruv. General recoil adjustments to multiple weapons. Weapon accuracy adjusted to be more stable whilst aiming down sights and moving, but less accurate when firing mid-jump. Perfect. We love that. Increased bullet spread when firing automatic weapons while aiming down sight. That's fine. We knew that that was going to be the case. Added glow to a variety of reticles and improved visibility of reticles. That's perfect. All rush layouts have been adjusted based on open... we actually bullied Dice. I'm so sorry. Alright, okay. It's actually... Hold up, let me chill out. It's actually really great that they listen to us. And I think this is fucking cool, right? But it's just the way that it's phrased in the blog post. Because, like, when we got, when we tried Rush, I don't know if you guys remember, but when we got Rush, we literally had multiple videos coming out where it was just like, yeah, Rush is shit, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? So fair fucking play to them, to be fair. Like, I mean, my video of Rush was very scathing. I will be honest with you. I'm trying to remember, what did I title my video for Rush? It was very dramatic. It needed to be dramatic, though, because it was shit. There we go. Battlefield 6 has killed Rush. 1 month ago, 100,000 views.
Rush is one.
God, that video flew. Don't know why. So, thank you, Dice. That's great. Several breakthrough layouts have been updated as well. Love that. Fixed multiple exploits on Cairo and now Iberian offensive that allowed people to reach... Oh, look at that. Guys. I might play the lottery tonight, bro. Honestly, I mean, it's... I've simply never been this lucky before. I've simply never been this lucky before. It's like they wrote these notes for me, honestly. I might have to send Florian a love letter at this point. Spawn animations on Firestorm improved. Adjusted lighting on Firestorm. Love that. Get in line? Yeah, fairs. Fuck me. There is enough HUD changes in here to crush a small village. If you printed this on an A4 sheet of paper, you would get at least 2 sheets. Listen, you know that meme where it's like, wait. You know that meme? How does it go? Like, I ain't reading that. I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you though, or sorry that happened. That's basically me in the HUD section, bro. I'm not reading all of that. Like, I'm sure there's some cool shit in here, but like, what the? It's just also these patch notes are just a wall of text. There's no explanations in between anything. Like, you know that DICE are a Swedish development studio, and little Swedish, if you're still here, this you can attest to this. There is absolutely, listen, they don't feel the need to elaborate on anything. They just said, it says what it fucking says, all right? Like, we don't need to add a subheading to one of these changes. We're just simply going to tell you that this is how it works. Oh, dear. Oh, gosh. I love that. They basically just went, it does what it does on the tin, guys. Fuck. Voice chat now defaults to off, thank God. PC and console settings are now separated, love that. VSync moved back to display settings, thank Christ for that. What else we got here? He's lost his head, the Red Bull wore off. Bro, I'm just excited, man. Listen, you lot have gotten too used to me playing Warzone where I had no joy in my eyes. I had the kind of sadness in my eyes that... Actually, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Like, you've seen a version of me over the last 6 months that's basically done the content creator equivalent of having my fucking ballsack kicked in 6 times in a row, right? This is joy, passion, and enjoyment in my veins. This is like a sneaky link that ended up being a situationship that ended up being your wife. Like, it's just progressively making me happier, all right? Life's good, bro. It's October. It's cold outside. Battlefield's out. Arc Raiders is coming out. Like, fuck me. The only thing that could... Bro, like, what more do I have to say? I made it out. I made it out the abusive relationship with Warzone. Life's good, bro. Sorry, I should compose myself. Truly, it's a miracle. Thank God this isn't a sponsored stream. I deliberately didn't want this first stream to be sponsored, I ain't gonna lie, because I was just like, I'm gonna say some out-of-pocket shit, bro. Fixed weapon shake on the autocannon. Suppression audio effects for multiple weapons. That's nice. We love that. What else we got? Networking. Improved netcode to reduce cases where time to death feels too fast. Fixing issues where players could take damage without visibly being shot. That was such a big issue in the beta. I love that. I'm so glad they fixed that. Improved netcodes to reduce cases of dying after reaching cover. Fixed the netcode issue where damage feedback was delayed or appeared after respawning. I remember that bug. Hey, yo! Your big brother Steve. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're all doing well. Let's get back to some HUD off gameplay, right? Some immersion. It's immersive. Call of who? Call of where? Call of what, bro? Call of why? I mean, I do find it fascinating that they cancelled SBMM in Black Ops 7 today. It's truly a tale of the times when Activision is making mountains move in less than 2 weeks because apparently they don't care about Battlefield. Who would have thought that the person who would fix Call of Duty the most would end up being DICE? Hilarious. Damn. I don't remember getting my shit taken off like that. How are we all feeling though, guys? We're good? Listen, I need to build a starting 11 roster for Battlefield 6, so if you're in chat, pipe up right now. If you're a silly little creator in chat, you need to pipe up right now. Because I know I got my Westie, I know I got my Studdy, I got my Jaff, I've got the young, I've got everybody, bro. Like, I mean, let's have a look. Let's see who's in our little group chat at the minute. We got Ari, Benny, Jaff, Dalek JD, Fixate, Stone Mountain, Tag, Tomo, Will from work. We're ready, fellas. The young Jacqueline Frags. CEO of EA. I'd like to play with Matimio. I saw we hung out a little bit at the Battlefield event. He seems like a really nice dude, actually. I should message Milo, actually. See if he's doing any Battlefield. The young Mr. Ruffle Waffles. What are my plans for tomorrow? Well, I can stream at 4 o'clock in the UK. So my plans are to stream until my eyeballs bleed. Look how fucking cool that looks, bro. Look how... Look, can we just take a moment to appreciate this? Look how fucking cool this looks. Settings video is coming out in 45 minutes. I think I'm going to make some cinematics for Battlefield 6 as well. I'm so glad we finally fixed the alerts. Also, like, I'm actually so stupid. So, like, to give you a rundown, right? I made a bunch of cinematics. One of them's already been posted. Another one's being posted. I made 4 videos, 6 shorts. And I also prepared, like, some 4K video files for, I don't know why that went black. That was really odd. I also prepared some 4K video files for when we went live today. Now, I'm stupid, and I didn't remember that putting 4 4K video files would crash my OBS, which it did, hilariously. But the fact that I managed to do all of that and do the channel rebranding refresh in less than 36 hours, I'll take it. I'm running on Steam at the minute, I'll be honest with you. Hence the little swim tomorrow morning, but, you know, it's looking good, bruv. You know what I mean? Content machine? Listen, bro. I'm telling you right now, like... The only way you're hearing from me over the next month or two is if we're boys in the hood or not. Fuck it, even if we're one of my boys, you still might not hear me. Just look how cool this map is, bro. By the way, folks, if you are on PC and you are pre-ordering Battlefield 6, or if you are getting EA Play Pro, code TTB is live, is working. Code TTB in the store. Right meow. You can go ahead and use it. And it will give me a kickback as a creator, which is lovely. Thanks, Uncle Andrew Wilson, for looking after me. Uncle Andy, as I like to call him. Did I see that chopper in the building destruction? Yeah, I did. Let's reload it, bro. Look how fucking cool that was. That's what I'm saying, bro. They've cooked. They cooked, man. We're back, bro. Look at this. Generational. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. Also, the death animations on characters are really nice in this game. I also really like the fact that if you take a certain amount of damage, the blood from your character splashes onto your gun. So, like, if you get shot whilst holding your rifle, you'll just get, like, a big splash of blood over your weapon. This is with HUD off, Dag. There is actually a hardcore, there's hardcore available from launch in the community experiences tab. Tomographic did the no HUD thing? Bro, I love Tomo. Look, I'd like to say that I copy-pasted off of him, but, nah, I'm kidding. It's Tomo is one of my favorite content creators right now. He's so talented, dude. He's such a nice guy as well. Like oh, Tomo is just like he's like, I don't think he really gives himself enough credit, but he's got an incredibly creative eye for videos and intro sequences and stuff. He really, honestly, I'd consider him quite an inspiration for some of my content plans around Battlefield 6 for sure. Incredibly talented content creator. And just a great dude. And we spooned on the way back from the Battlefield event. You know what I mean? Are you really homies if you haven't, like, hugged each other on a airport plane? Wait. You know? If you aren't touching tips in the middle of, premium economy? Who was the backpack? Definitely me. See you later, Kate. Good to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by as well. I appreciate it. Also, I just saw your new announcement on the big boy. Looks pretty sweet. I'd like to say I'm interested, but I'm not because I don't script any of my videos. Which most people would never know. None of my videos are scripted at all. That's a crazy message out of context. A crazy message out of context. Have I heard you in streams from pre-launch with Stoddy? Yeah, I was in the Battlefield LA reveal event. We were interviewed. We were playing with Stod, Benny, and Westy. All the boys. I'm around. Gosh. Listen, I want my Battlefield 6 recognition to resemble some kind of North Korean propaganda campaign. Okay. I want you to hear the word Battlefield and then immediately think Lachlan. Okay. Your favorite announcement tomorrow. Sweet. I'll look forward to it. Look forward to it. Is Phantom Edition worth the extra cash? I think that's more a decision for you, Space Panda. Like, obviously I love Battlefield, so just for clarity's sake, I do have the game for free. Had I not received the game for free, I probably would have bought the Phantom Edition, but that's because I know I'm going to be playing it for months upon months. Facecam Westy, we love that, bro. Listen. Well, honestly, do you know, one of the reasons I'm really excited for Battlefield 6 is just because, like, I think I'm actually incredibly lucky in terms of, like, the content creator friends I've got, like Westy, Stod, Jack, Tomo, Jaff, you know, just to name a few, there's loads of them. I honestly think I've got such a great group of people, and, like, seeing them all be able to enjoy a new release, seeing them all be able to make their own content again, seeing them all grow and be successful, like, I'm just excited about all of that. Obviously, I'm excited for me too, but, like, I don't know, it's just, it's so nice to be able to kind of be in that positive space again, bro. Me and the boys are cooking up some stuff as well. Can't talk about it yet, but we're cooking up some stuff. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, by the way, and various other platforms. This feels like how you lot were before Battlefield 2042. Shit's cool to see, and then you saw the joy leave my eyes. The joy isn't leaving my eyes this time, guys. The joy isn't leaving my eyes this time, guys. Battlefield 2042 was like completing a really sad wank. I feel really passionate about this wank. No, I feel so sad. Like, I know people from EA and DICE watch my streams. I really need to, like... Oh dear. The way you're hyping it up is telling me that I'm about to spend 2,000 hours on this game. You might, dude. Like, you know, somebody who has over 1,000 hours in Battlefield 3 and 4, like, this is the first Battlefield since... Like, here's the thing, right? Battlefield 1 was an incredible game, but it wasn't a game for me because I didn't enjoy the gunplay in Battlefield 1. I felt it was too casual, it wasn't very fun for me. So if you're me, or if you're somebody like me, you've been waiting for a good Battlefield game since Battlefield 4. So it's been like 10 years, essentially. Battlefield 4 released in 2013 and had 2 years of support. So 2013 to 2015, it's been nearly a decade to 12 years since a modern Battlefield that we enjoyed. So like, this coming out? Fuck, dude. Like, this is my Time Splitters 3. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is if Time Splitters 3 happened. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so exciting, dude. And good God, does the first-person shooter space need this? Like, I've spoken about this a couple of times in my impressions video today, but like, you know, Call of Duty for the last 5 years has been riddled with skill-based matchmaking. Most first-person shooters have been overly competitive, or have been primarily focused on 5v5, or like, you know, your S&Ds, or like just generally your comp experiences. This is the first shooter that I can think of over the last 5 years or so where you can sit on a sofa, kick your feet up, and just play the game. You don't have to sweat. You don't have to go crazy. There's no skill-based matchmaking. You can do those things if you want to catch some clips or be that guy in the lobby, but you can equally just kick your feet up on the sofa, run around and reviving people. You know what I mean? Like, that's what makes Battlefield special. And that's what's always made Battlefield special. And it's just so good to see that come back. I mean, Christ, Battlefield came back with a storm and they made COD cancel SBMM. And I still don't trust them with that, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, I hope it is true, and I hope it all falls through. But, I guess we'll see at launch, right? And, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, over the next year or so, Call of Duty starts heading back into a really positive space, and we'll see how things are going, right? But right now, Battlefield 6 is looking really positive. The reviews have come in, and the reviews are really great. Fingers crossed, the rumored or alleged Battle Royale is also really good. Arc Raiders is around the corners. Guys, we're eating good, man. We're eating good, man. Sorry, that was my impassioned speech over. You can see why I'm a hit with the ladies. Yeah, I think my tweet from last night banged though, let's be honest. Did you guys see my tweet from last night? Well, I gotta show you like this. This one was, truly, this was a banger tweet. I honestly think it deserved more. This is my tweet from last night. I didn't get a second date, but she knows Battlefield 6 is out in 2 days and why the debate between open and closed weapons doesn't matter because I feel joy in my heart. Oh, I'm such a shit poster, bro. By the way, folks, if you are watching, at The Tactical Brit on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, you know, we're chilling. If you want to say hello, hi, it's a good place to get in touch. Yippee, all of that jazz. You can go watch me Aura Farm in Paris that I just got back from. You can watch me Aura Farm at the Jags game in the next week or so. I've also been invited to the NFL flag football game. It's on the 11th of October though, so you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it might. We'll see. I'm speaking to them about it. Like, I kind of want to go because it's YouTube who's invited me, and like, it's YouTube. Like, do you say no to YouTube? I don't think so. I might just have to stream really early in the morning and then like finish up early so I can go to the event. What time's the event? That's a great question. Let me double check. I just got a Google Calendar notification. Battlefield Premium release, 10th of October. I've had that shit in my calendar for months. Let's have a look. I mean, the event is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Going till like 9 p.m. 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. is not terrible. I mean, I could be live from like 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. or like 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I probably could do that. I mean, I'm mostly doing it to network, right? Like, if YouTube invites you to something, you probably rarely say no to it. Especially if they're inviting me to something so cool. They're inviting me to a flag football event. Like, I mean, how would I ever say no to that? I think it'll run decently okay on a 3060 Ti. Cryptic. I would enable DLSS if I were you, but you should get decent performance out of it. Man nappies and eye drops tomorrow. I mean, you're not entirely wrong, I guess. My goodness, is it good to be back, fellas. I feel like I'm out of unemployment. Do you guys like me setting up my visual shots? I'll miss you on Valorant in silence. I'll be back on Valorant by the end of the year. I'm fairly confident of that. I'll wait for my 1v1 then. That sounds coded. Half an hour for the settings video indeed. Alright, this is when I tried sledgehammering my own teammate. I remember that. Hopefully the anti-cheat's good to go. I think it is. Javelin looks really promising. In fact, Javelin is so invasive that my OBS stopped working. Like, as an anti-cheat, it's kind of similar to Valorant's anti-cheat, in the sense that, like, OBS game capture wouldn't hook in initially. It was only after I updated OBS to make sure the certificates were up to date did it actually work. Do you know what the BR is? I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble, and I do not want to be in big trouble. What do you think of Activision making Black Ops 6 completely free tomorrow? It's like an ex-girlfriend messaging you for a shag, but you're not interested. That's probably how that's gonna go. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know you could, but you just don't care. $50p to anybody who makes shipment in Portal. It'd be pretty easy to do. We do know that DICE loves a shipping container, alright? Bro, listen. Them making Black Ops 6 free to play, like, you know, it's moving like a 4-year-old without kids. I can see the desperation from a mile away. Just to clarify, I meant men too. Men, what do we say here on the channel, guys? Men or women, or... The amount of UK memes that we've had to be really careful with recently has been crazy. Can we get another sneak preview of the YouTube Tactical Brit Hype Train graphics? Well, if somebody donates 5, 10, 20, 50, or 100 gifted, you can. Right now, because they're live. The audio still needs to be fixed on them, but they are working. The 20, 50, and 100 specifically have the full screen animation, which takes up the entire screen, which is really cool. Yeah, like, we've really had to, like, tone down some of the UK memes recently. Because, like, I think a lot of people don't get it. Do you know what I mean? I have to be like to people, guys, like, like, you know, like, the Sean Dash utter woke nonsense meme? Starburst, thank you for the prime, bro. I appreciate you. Work trip next week with Saturday flight cancelled last minute. Love that, bro. Tears in your eyes. Let's get involved. Like, the Sean Dash utter woke nonsense meme is a perfect example of that, because, like, it's, like, so UK coded and so specific that everybody knows it's just a piss take, but, like, if you post it publicly, people might think it's serious. I'm still stuck on the XGF comment, so I can't even comprehend UK memes. Look, bro. It's not your first rodeo here, right? Like... I like to consider myself brand safe, but slightly out of pocket. You know what I mean? It's just what we do around these parts. I mean, it could be worse, you know. It can always get worse, folks. I'm gonna lose my job, breath. I'm panicking. Do you know what? It was so hilarious. Like, so when we were actually at the Valorant event in Paris, there were quite a few UK people. And especially a couple of like content creators from the UK and shit, like casters as well. And I swear to God, somebody literally said, like, somebody asked somebody, like, how long is it until so-and-so? And the answer was an hour. And literally in unison, every British or Scottish person in the area said, how much did that fresh Rolex set you back? An hour? An hour? Did I meet Cairo? Yeah, I had a couple of drinks with Cairo. He's a really cool dude, man. I like Cairo. Nice guy. Or, what was the other one? Somebody said that they were panicking, and literally, again, the entire room. I'm panicking. Because I'm going to lose my job. Why is the screen tear so bad? Because my monitor is 480 hertz, and the gameplay that you've seen... Oh, you can see the sticky notes of all the plans I've had. The gameplay that you've seen... Oh, look! I wonder what that is! I wonder what icon that is. Fucking hell. My monitor is 480 hertz, and my capture card is set to 120, so it kind of has a bit of a panic attack when video footage is being played. So that's another thing. Actually, let me add that to the list of shit I need to do this evening. Oh, dearie me. Set Elgato to 120 hertz. It might have defaulted back down to 60. Teehee. And now I gotta tell you guys. Let us normal men see it. Okay, alright, cool. I will replay the 20 gifted thing on YouTube, because somebody did actually gift memberships earlier. Just so you guys can see what it looks like. Or was it 5 gifted? They regifted. They did 5, didn't they? It was 5. Hold up. Let me play the 5 so you can see it. Where the fuck was it? Why am I so bad at this? I'm not a very good streamer. I'm gonna be honest with you lot. Like it's like my first day out, bro. Do you know what? I'll change my mind. You're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I can't be asked to find it. Folks, we are donezo. We're Gucci. We are back tomorrow. The controller settings video is about to happen. Let me see who's live. I'm gonna go. Who am I gonna raid? Who am I gonna raid? Let's raid. We're gonna raid Vero. I'm assuming she's still live. Who's live? Which of my following channels is live? Well, why is it so hard to find the people you actually follow? Alright, we're gonna raid Vero. She's one of the Valorant content creators who like I got to hang out with this week. She's really fucking cool, really funny, like super 10 out of 10 streamer. She's currently live on Valorant. I'm gonna go raid her on Twitch. So give her a big hello. I want you to spam just spam the word UK or Great Britain in her chat when you join her, just because it'll be really funny and I know it'll piss her off. But thank you very much for all your support today, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will be back tomorrow. We also have a full controller settings video going live. I appreciate you all being here. If you're on YouTube, we're going to redirect to that video premiere. So you love to see it. We're going to go straight to our own video so you guys can watch everything happening.